Well, couldn't get into carriers, so picked up a couple of loads to fill the holes. Crazy crash in OshKosh, Wisconsin. Brick roads, rusty, and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Okay, today is Sunday, the 27th. August. We're almost done with August. Everyone's already going back to school and all that. How about that? Okay, so yeah, I tried to go. I didn't go. I actually called first, thank God, when I was still in Edgar Friday morning after they got the truck repaired, and called down to the carrier in Plover, though they couldn't get me in there. One tech was out all day doing a job somewhere else. He said, call De Pere. I called De Pere. No, they couldn't get me in, not until next week. And of course, carriers are closed over the weekend. Trucking, we're working all the time, but no, they're closed. Anyway, so I started looking for loads in all the wrong places. Found a couple of good ones. I found one that picked up down in Sussex, Wisconsin, just northwest of Milwaukee, from Quad Graphics, load of mail, magazines and periodicals and blah, 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 going to three different United States Post Office facilities. One in the Quad Cities in Milan, Illinois, one in Cedar Rapids, and one in Waterloo, Iowa. Picked up Friday night, delivered Saturday for $1,500. So yeah, I jumped on that. And then I found another one while I was getting loaded at the Quad Graphics on Friday night from Landstar that picked up in Rockford, Iowa. So yeah, it was about a 180-mile deadhead to go across to pick that up, but it paid. I got them up to $900 to run up to Shakopee, Minnesota for an 8 a.m. delivery tomorrow morning, which of course sets me up just real good for my serial load, which I already still had. Picking up in Northfield, Minnesota, only 45 miles away from that, at 2 p.m. on Monday, which delivers in Cheyenne on Wednesday at 7 a.m. And I have another lignite load picking up Wednesday to go back to Wisconsin for Friday. So trying to stale book, trying to now stack up the money again since I just had to spend $2,600 on repairs. Haven't even had a chance. I've got this headlight and fog light issue. I still need to rewire myself. I haven't had a chance to do that, so I've just got kind of things jimmy rigged right now. But anyway, so when I was heading down towards Milwaukee to pick up this load, Sussex, crazy crash on right near OshKosh. Check this out. All right, first off, before we get to the wreck, look at this guy over here on the Harley in the left lane. Typical Wisconsin Harley driver, no helmet, t-shirt on, he doesn't care. And I think this is just very ironic. Look what he's about to pass. A Harley Davidson motorcycle trailer. Kind of funny. Oh, yeah, look to the left. Over there on the side of the bridge. Hello! And now the Clutch Trucker zoom and slow-mo. The car had obviously come from the road above and came through the chain link fence and got stuck. Wow! Alright, so I was doing the mail deliveries, and I knew I had been to the one in the Quad Cities before, but I couldn't remember if I'd been to either ones in Cedar Rapids or Waterloo. Yeah, turns out I had. I've been doing this so long, I keep going to the same, because I'm in Cedar Rapids near downtown, and the cool part was right before I got there, an actual brick road I'm driving down. All right, I'm turning left in downtown Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and look, hello, a brick road, an actual brick road. How often do you see that anymore? I thought that was pretty cool. All right, and then right there you can see that car coming out. They're coming out from the post office. There's the front entrance for all the customers. I got to turn down this road so I can get into the commercial entry where all the mail comes in. And we'll make the left turn up here. Yeah, older facility, small docks and everything. And yeah, there ended up being a big issue. We'll talk about that here coming up in just a minute. All right, so you can see where I turned into the postal facility there. Now that almost became an issue because 6 of the pallets of mail, which were all magazines. So by the way, if you still get actual magazines, I know a lot of people don't anymore, but they still make them. There was Elle, there was Field and Stream, there was Popular Mechanics. There was Bazaar. Quite a few big main magazines. So if you live in the Cedar Rapids area and you still get subscription magazines in your mail, you're welcome. But yeah, anyway, 6 of the pallets, they said they weren't scanning. So they said, well, you're going to have to take those back. I'm like, oh, no. I don't work for the post office. I don't work for Quad Graphics. I'm an independent driver, owner-operator. No, I'm not taking anything back. So you need to figure that out. Well, I had to get the broker on the phone, and then this and that and such, and blah, blah, blah. And they finally said, okay, well, we'll keep them here, and we'll just put on the bill of lading what, happened. And I'm like, fine, because I can't take them. I still got one more delivery, and I got another load to pick up in Rockford, Iowa. What do you think? I'm into Illinois. Rockford, Illinois. There is a Rockford, Iowa. So, just to let you know. Anyway, so, then made my last delivery in Waterloo. And then shot on over to Rockford, Illinois. Now, honestly, a road I'd never driven on. I'd never driven on Highway 20 in northwestern Illinois, where it's hill country. I didn't even know that. Lots of hills, lots of small towns. It tends to be obviously kind of a touristy area. I'd never driven through there, so that's something new for me. And then picked up a load today, which, like I say, goes to Shakopee, Minnesota. So, that's what we're doing. Sets me up for the cereal. Trying to make the money. If I couldn't get the carrier thing fixed, well, let's stack up the cash, baby, because I've been now essentially working for the last couple of weeks for free. So, yeah, and as far as the truck goes, yeah, they seem to do a really good job on the repair. Boy, is it smooth now. I don't have any of that vibration. I got new drive tires not too long ago. I got new trailer tires on one axle, and my old drives, the ones that were better, are on the front axle. And boy, does it run smoothly. It's just so nice now. So nice to have that done. I highly recommend that shopping in ELM, Truck and Refrigeration, in Edgar, Wisconsin. If you need anything done, boy, did they do a good job. And they could have charged me so much more than they did. So for owner-operators, guys who are on a tight budget like me, boy, do they help me out. All right, so I know a lot of you have said you like seeing where I'm going on the map and everything, and there's where I was, just west of Wausau in Edgar, getting the repairs done. So when I took that load that went to the post offices, I had to go down and pick it up right down here in Sussex, just northwest of Milwaukee, and then drive down that way over through down 39 into Illinois. And that's where the first one was in the Quad Cities. Then I went up to Cedar Rapids, and then to Waterloo. And then for the next load, I had to drive all the way across through Dubuque and over there to get ready to pick up the next day. All right, so there's where we picked up in Rockford, Illinois, up into Wisconsin, grabbed a shower there at the Janesville TA. They finally got the showers done there, by the way. And then filled up there at the new TA Express in Oseo. It's an older truck stop that they've just kind of taken over. And there's where I'm parked tonight in Wilson, Wisconsin. And we deliver right over there in Shakopee, Minnesota, tomorrow morning. So I was able to come up with 2 loads to fill the weekend and come up with a total of $2,400 for that, so that helped. Of course, remember, that's the gross amount. I don't make that. So now we're set up again for the cereal again, which I've been doing a lot for those of you who've been following my channel. That runs me back to Cheyenne, and I'll pick up the Lignite again in Glen Rock on Wednesday, bringing me back to Wisconsin for Friday. And tomorrow I'll be calling the cereal people, the DLS, talk to Noah again and see what he's got for the weekend. Hopefully they'll know at that point, and maybe I can just keep rolling around, baby. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Just a quick update. Yes, at least the truck's still holding together, so that means they must have done that repair job right. Oh, I know. I left the curtain open there so you can look out the window. But those bacon strips are coming. Don't worry. Yeah, they're coming up. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram. Clutch Trucker on X. It used to be Twitter, where I put Rusty stuff. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty out. All right, so the next stop's about 6 blocks from here, so we'll just take my car. Well, why don't we just walk? Oh, walk in LA. All right, you gotta come down here first, Rusty. And there it goes. It's behind you. All right, buddy, you got it. Loving that bacon strip, baby. Yeah, well, crunch it up. Yeah, I have another one in my hand. You gotta finish that one first. You cannot get both at the same time. Yes, one at a time here. This is an orderly bacon strip world. right, Rusty, how you doing on that one? Okay, think about got it. You ready for your other one? Oh, there it is. He's such a happy dog. We got the bird's eye view, or the in-close view of the bacon strip enjoyment. Oh yes, there's another piece down there. You better get that. Oh yum. All right, you all done? I think you got it, buddy. Happy dog look.